Hi Shadowbox subscribers, I am so excited to see you again. This is the tutorial for season 2. This is for the 6 eyeshadows that you have collected. First off, I want to say thank you for being a part of Shadowbox. It has just been so fun and exciting to hear about how much you are loving the variety that you're getting in these videos. So let me know how you're doing. Let me know what questions you have. You can always reach out to me on Facebook or by email. You can always respond to any of my emails that I send you. So today I'm just so excited because we are going to go through the 6 shadows, give you a bunch of different combinations, and now as you are collecting colors, you are having so much more variety and options. So it's a little bit more exciting. The first video was more of a beginner's video. You had your 3 colors, and this video we're going to move you up to intermediate status. So as we move along in this journey, in this 12-month journey, we're just going to keep advancing you little by little, and that way you are getting the techniques down and you are really understanding how to apply rather than giving it to you all at once, and being overwhelmed. So this is exciting because I know you can do this, and I have different techniques to show you to make it very, very simple. So now that you have 6 shadows, I've gotten a lot of requests on how do you organize these shadows. So there's 2 ways to organize your shadows. You can, of course, organize them in the color combination that you would be using them. So you can, put together your light color next to your medium color next to your dark color, and that would be a color combination. And that's perfect for our people that are starting out. I would encourage you to put them in your palette that way, and it makes the guesswork just simple. You just look at it, you put on your eyeshadows in the morning. As you're collecting more though, I do want you to maybe try to organize your shadows from lightest to darkest. And I'll show you what that looks like in your palette. You might not have a palette that looks exactly like this. All the palettes kind of change, but I want to show you how you would organize from lightest to darkest. So here we have, this is Vanilla Ice. That's your lightest color. And then you have Pink Ice. And then next we have Pink Frost, and these 3 colors would be ones that you would keep kind of on your lid. You might use some a little bit in different places, but in general these are lid colors. And then Treasure Chest, that's your medium color. And Oyster Pearl is definitely also a medium color, or you can use it as a dark color. So kind of next in line is the Oyster Pearl. And then you have your Twinkle Plum. So that's your darkest. And as you get colors, you want to kind of shift them around and keep them lightest to darkest. That would be kind of what I would do. So let's next talk about our brushes. And some of you may have great brushes, some of you may not. Some of you may need to clean your brushes. I know who you are. But I want to just share with you, if you are having any difficulties with application, I guarantee it's your brush. So I really encourage my Shadowbox subscribers to, at the bare minimum, to make an investment in 2 brushes, just 2. I'm not going to go crazy and have you buy a whole set of brushes, but it's very good to make sure and be purposeful with your brushes. Don't buy a big kit and it has half of the brushes that you don't even need. So I want to encourage you to buy 2 brushes. So we have the crease brush, and this brush is a lot more dense. It's not super fluffy. It has dense bristles, and it's really going to get the color right where you need it and blend it. And then the TX Precision. So, this is the TX Precision, this is the Deluxe Precision, sorry about that. But the Deluxe Precision is very, very tight, and that's what you're going to use for your dark color, and it's just going to make it a lot easier for you. So these brushes are around $20, so it's not going to break the bank, and they are made with human hair. And so, someone gets a haircut, they put them in, and these natural hairs will last you forever. They will last you forever, I promise. So you just give your brush a good cleaning each month. I have on Facebook, I have brush cleaning videos that you can watch, but these would be the 2 brushes if you want to place an order. I will make sure that you get free shipping. I'll put that in the website, scenecosmetics.com. I'll make sure that both of these brushes have a free shipping tag on it. So, and that's just kind of for you guys. So those would be my recommendations. If you want to add in a third or fourth brush, I do have a recommendation. Okay, this is a fluffy brush you're going to use as the eyeshadow application on your lid. And then this brush here is more of that less dense. It's going to be a lot more of a fluffy brush to kind of blend that line up above. But we'll kind of get going here and explain what we're doing with these brushes. So let's get on to application. I know you girls can't wait for that. So we will start with application. We're going to do one eye, one color, one way, another eye, another way, and then I'm going to give you color combos that you want to write down, and if you want to for homework and you want to, you know, try these out, I would definitely recommend that. All right, so I'm going to try to show you here these three colors that I'm going to use. So I'm going to start with the pink ice. Then I'm going to move on to my middle color, which is Treasure Chest, and then I'm going to use Twinkle Plum. This is probably one of my favorites. I have loved this combination for over 10 years, and I'm so excited that you have these colors in your shadow box so that you can use it. So I have already put that primer on my eyes. I did that all the way on the entire eyelid, all the way from the brow to the lash line. Girls, you have to use that primer every single day. It makes a huge difference. I want to hear your feedback too and how much you love it. So we are putting the pink ice all around the lid. So halfway down, you're going to apply that pink ice. And then the next thing you're going to do is you are going to take your Treasure Chest. This is right now the color that you're going to use all the time as your middle color. So no matter what combination you have, I want you to use this one as your middle, and you'll change up your lid and your outer corner color. So we are going to get that on our crease brush. Now, everybody goes too low. Okay, we talk about this all the time. I want you more up on the outside of the crease. Okay, and you're going back and forth in a rainbow sweeping motion, and you're coming down on that outer edge of the eye. So back and forth. And I showed you this color combo on the very first video, so you should be very, very familiar with this, but this last color really makes a difference and makes everything pop. Okay, so you got that. We're going along the lash, coming down to the lash line on that outer corner. So that was with my crease brush. Now you're going to take this outer corner brush, the Deluxe Precision, and this is the next step that a lot of people get afraid of, because they're afraid that this dark color is going to mess everything up. And let me tell you, it's not going to, I promise, especially if you have the right brush. So this is where you're going to go inside that socket. You're almost drawing a line in between the two colors that you just created on your eye. And you see how this brush allows you to have full control of where this color goes. So I'm just going to keep this outer color on the outer half of my eye. So we're going to keep it kind of hiding up in the crease and bring it down. And this is just a color combination that is just classic. It looks beautiful, and it really goes with everything. You don't have to be wearing purple because it's not overly, purple in your face. So you can really just wear that with anything. So I hope you try that look out. Now our next look, I want to go completely different. Again, I have to use my medium tone color. I'm going to always be using that in my crease. But let's now pick a different color for our lid. And right now, you ladies do only really have this dark color. So I'm going to use it over here. I'm going to show you a different application. So I'm going to be using these two colors, Treasure Chest and our Twinkle Plum. But let's mix it up a little bit. And I'm going to put this color, the Oyster Pearl, on my lid. Okay. So let's do that. I am gonna show you now. Now on this eye here, we use the fluffy brush. So I wanna show you, if you did only get the 2 brushes that I originally recommended, you can use this brush on your lid. So it's not gonna make a huge difference. So if you had a budget that you wanted to stick to and you only could get the 2 brushes, this will work. This will definitely, it's not what it's intended for, but ladies, it's gonna work perfect. All right, now on this application, I'm only gonna use this brush. This is how much I love this brush. Now we're gonna use our crease color, which is your treasure chest. We're gonna go up, higher than you think, you know, up on the outer part of your crease bone. And then build the color on the outer edge of the eye. So there you have that. And then I don't want to be so precise and clean like I am here, just like that, you know, perfect little dark color here. I'm going to have a little bit more fun, a little bit more smoky, and we're going to use that same brush. So we're going to go into the Twinkle Plum and put it in the same spot. We are building that color in the middle of your eye, in that crease area, inside of the crease. But it's gonna look lighter because you're using a more fluffier brush. It's, you know, not as dense as that precision brush that we have. So it's not gonna be as dark. It's gonna disperse it out a little bit more. And this time, you can see we have a little bit more of a smoky look. Just keeping the dark color more on the lower side and that medium color on the upper side is gonna make a big, big difference. So we talk about this all the time. Just a quick reminder, because I know we all forget, is when you place your brush down for the initial time, I want you always to be on the outer edge, because you don't want all this dark color inside of your eye. Okay? So now, just to kind of blend that harshness up here, I'm going to take our Vanilla Ice. Now this Vanilla Ice is like a staple. Don't you love this color? You can actually lighten the whole look by just putting the Vanilla Ice all over everything. You just give it a lighter look. I'm gonna blend and to kind of soften that line up above. And now that's it. I mean, now you have a really pretty different look. If sometimes I wanted a little bit darker up there with my crease color, we'll go back in, darken it up a little bit, just so I don't wipe it away completely. What I really tried to be very, very conscious about when I picked all these colors is that you had a variety from light to medium to dark, and then also you had a variety of matte and shimmer. So matte colors are just what a lot of people are missing in their shadows that they currently have, and I wanted to make sure I gave you a ton of matte colors, because those are exactly what you don't have and what you need. So let's say this eye was too dark. I think it's beautiful. I love it. I would totally wear that. But let's just say it's too dark for you. A trick is to take this Vanilla Ice, and I just wanted to show you. Let's just put it over everything. Let's just pat it over the whole eye, and you can see how much it lightens everything up. So if you feel like you've made a mistake, don't start over. You can always blend, you can always lighten it up. So that might be a little bit more subtle, something that you're looking for. So now I'm going to show you some eyeshadow combinations that you're going to definitely want to try. So this Vanilla Ice, so write this down, would be your lid color. You would put that down here. Then you would go in with your Treasure Chest. And then you would go in on the outer corner with Twinkle Plum. So the technique here is always light, medium, dark. The dark on the outer edges of the eye. And as we progress along, you guys, this next quarter is exciting. You've got a ton of variety coming your way. And then the last quarter, I hit you with all dark colors because you're going to be ready for it and you're going to have more variety. So right now you kind of have this one dark color to play with, and then you have your oyster pearl to play with, and you can use those on the outer edges of the eye. But I'm going to give you a lot more dark colors coming up, and when you're ready for it, I want to make sure that you've practiced and that you're ready for it. So the next color combination, so one combination was light, medium, dark. That's one I just gave you, Vanilla Ice, Treasure Chest, Twinkle Plum. I would love for you to try, just try it out for me, is we would go, let's do the pink ice on our lid, and then the Treasure Chest and the upper crease, and then try this oyster pearl on the outer edge. It's so pretty. And then another combo, this is like gorgeous when you're wearing purples and pinks and blues. This is one of my favorite, is to go here, to go light with the pink frost, then medium with your Treasure Chest, and dark with your Twinkle Plum. So I hope that gives you some combinations to play with, and look forward to this, next season coming up, because you are going to have a lot of fun with a little bit more variety as you are getting better and better and better. So I hope this is helpful for you. In this entire shadow box, you do only have the one crease color. I wanted to make sure to kind of make it easy for you and have one of the middle colors. There is a second color in Scene Cosmetics store on the website that you can get, and there's a few, but another one that would really switch it up is my bonus color. So if you want to do an unboxing for me, we talked about this last time. That's just so fun, where you reveal, you kind of video yourself and you reveal what the shadow box is for that month. You do that and we post it on Facebook and everyone gets to see it. It's so exciting. For doing that for me, I do send you that bonus 13th color. So let me know if you're interested in doing that. I can always use a bunch of girls doing unboxings for me because it's so fun to do. And it'll also give you variety for your shadow box. So I hope you found this helpful. Please reach out to me for anything, and as a reminder, you have your eyeshadow lesson. This comes with your shadow box subscription. So the lesson is where you come into my studio, you bring your brushes and the colors that you've collected, and we really work one-on-one. And it's a little bit better when you've got me watching you and seeing where we can help refine your technique. So until next time, ladies, I can't wait to see you. We'll see you soon. Stacy with Scene Cosmetics. Bye-bye.